Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and if you've been paying attention to the videos I've been filming today, I know I don't always post them in the same order, but I usually post them in the same week, so hopefully there's something of a narrative to them. Maybe not. It might just be chaos. But either way, I've been under a lot of time pressure today. It is currently 8:30 p.m. I would usually be cleaning up right now because it takes me about half an hour to clean this room up after I've done filming. That's packs everywhere and stuff. It gets crazy. Uh, but I'm way behind. I've only done 4 full videos so far, and one was too short to count, so really only 3. So I need to do at least 2 more, and I'm probably gonna do 3 more, and then like one really big one at the end. But anyway, so we need to move fast through this. Hopefully we can get this done in 10 minutes would be my goal. Before, so that's just a little bit of inside baseball. I know you didn't care, but that's what it's like here at filming when we make a YouTube video. There's a whole thing to it. Okay, anyway, sorry. We're going to get to this in 1 second. First, let's look at our top cards for the day. This GP Darth Maul is just amazing looking card. Besides that little bit of a drag mark on it that hopefully I can clean that up. In the video where I pulled it, I sort of explained how I would clean that, but I haven't done it yet. If I do, maybe I'll make a video of how I do it. But yeah, it's dangerous because it's a pretty expensive card to be putting alcohol on, but it's the only way to clean them. So that is my top card. Again, assuming I could clean it. I'll keep it otherwise. It's a great card either way. This Yoda QR from the same Star Wars pre-release set has been my second place card for a while, but I have something better now, so I pulled this. That's right, we opened the Minions set. So this is one of those card.fun character box sets, fully licensed product, totally legitimate product. But it's based on the Super Bad Minions movies, right? And Kevin, as you know, is kind of the lead minion, the funniest one. He's in all the everyone makes fun of Kevin. He's the one everyone wants, right? And so this is an SSP of Kevin, and you can see it looks amazing, but it's also numbered to 699. That's a pretty high number, but in card.fun, that's actually not that bad. That's not bad at all. I'm going to take it. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, we have this card. We are one of about 700 people in the world who could possibly have this card. And I'm very happy with it. Mostly because it's so weird, but also because it's Kevin. So that's going to be number 2 for now. Okay, now on to what we're doing today. So I don't know why, but My Little Pony is extremely popular. Like, no joke, the top video I had on my site, on my channel, had about 500 views or something like that, which I know that sounds really small, but look, I'm a small channel. I'm doing the best I can. 500 to me is quite a bit. It's actually kind of mind-blowing. But when I put up a My Little Pony video a few weeks ago, it got 1,000 views, twice as many. And so when I saw that, I was just like, huh, that's weird. So I guess somebody out there really likes My Little Pony. So I went and bought more of it. I actually bought 2 more boxes of it, the other 2 boxes that exist. So I will have all 4 of the existing boxes, I think. If there's others out there, let me know. But these are the 4 I know about. So I have 3 here right now. Today we're only going to be comparing the 2 10 UN boxes because they are, basically the same type of product. So it's a very fair comparison. The other box I have is a 5 UN box, which we'll bring out for a big My Little Pony battle when we get all 4 boxes, but I'm not going to put it up against a 10 UN box. It's just not fair. So we're going to do 10 versus 10. And then the other box we're getting is a special edition, only 5 packs in the box thing. So that'll be a pretty special product that we'll look at too. But for now, we're going to look at these 2 10 UN boxes. Both of these are Kayou products. Where's Kayou? Well, anyway, you can see on the back here. Kayou makes these, both of these. So there's the Kayou, right? And they are fully licensed. I mean, you can tell from the licensing information here that this is a fully licensed product. Not through Jason though. These are actually licensed directly through Hasbro. Hasbro has a subsidiary in China that is incorporated in China, and so that's how they do their licensing. A little bit different. One second, I need to pause for a second here. I'm back, sorry about that. And so this one I already had, and again, really hard to tell with this what's going on because the code is kind of really confusing. But MLP is ML My Little Pony. YH10, 10 seems to be like this is the 10 UN box. And then HY002, I guess would mean this is the second set in the series, maybe. But there's no HY001. Or if it did exist, it's not for sale anymore. I've never found it. So maybe it's older and I just can't get it now. But this is the earliest one I can get. So we've looked at this a bunch of times, and interestingly, it has only one pack configuration. That's what this is right here. It's telling you that the packs will have 3 rares, 1 SR, 1 HR, and then one of these sort of randomly inserted in the hit slot. And that's been true. Every pack I've opened has had exactly that configuration. So that's what this box has. It has 18 packs. You can also see it's a really pretty box, right? Like really pretty. Now this is the next set. Let me get the wrapping off it here. This box got beat up hardcore in shipping. When the package for this arrived, you could see, what could you see? You could see like this part of the box was just exposed. Like the package had been torn open all the way through the plastic, all the way through the bubble wrap, almost as if someone had cut it open. Probably someone did. And they saw this in there and they were like, oh, it's My Little Pony cards. I don't want that. And they just let it go to me. So I got the pack. They didn't steal it. If that's what they were intending to do, they didn't want My Little Pony cards. It's, fair. That's fair. Definitely not for everyone, this particular product, but obviously very popular. So that's why this box is pretty damaged. I'm still hoping that it will be usable. Like, I think the cards inside will be fine. It hasn't been, well, I guess I don't know if it's been searched or not, but it still had the Kayou security tape on it. You can see here too that it's a very pretty box, although done in purple this time, not in red. So there's the version. And from the numbering system, this one is HYO3. So this would be the next set in the series. So this is the newer version. So this is older, this is newer. And you can see that from the rarities too. So this one only had one rarity pack configuration, which is fine, but it's a little bit boring and it doesn't give you a lot of incentive to buy multiple boxes, right? But Kayou got smarter, and in their newer products, they do multiple configurations. In some of their newer products, they actually have 3 configurations, but in this one, they only have 2. And so we can see here that in this box of 18 packs, 13 of those packs are going to be low packs. And so they're going to have, an SSR and maybe a UR in them. But 5 of the packs will be what's called a high pack. They will have a chance to have an LSR, an SGR, or an SC. And the SCs are special rarities only in the 10 UN sets. They're in this one too. I've never pulled one yet. So we might get lucky. We could pull it here, or we could pull it if we get one of these high packs. But if we happen to pull these low packs, there's no chance of getting it. Whereas here, every single pack has a chance of an SC. So it's 2 different rarity systems. This one is less consumer friendly. I know it looks better, but this is less consumer friendly. You have less chances of getting SCs in here than you do in here. That's kind of what's going on. But anyway, let's grab a few packs and we'll do just a mini battle. Maybe we'll do like 2 packs of each, just to kind of get a little bit of a comparison going. And then when we get the 4th box, we'll do a full battle with packs from all of the sets. Again, this has never been opened yet, although it is quite beat up. And you can see the perforation here this box would normally be kind of torn open here, and the packs would be visible in front. And this is like a retail display box. But since we're not retail, we open it from the top like that. And there is no hit pack in here. I can see at least. And man, it got like the card. This is the plastic that would hold the packs up. It's broken. It's like the plastic is broken. Like, I'm shocked the cards are not bent in half, to be quite honest. They may actually be. No, they look. No, they're probably fine, actually. That's kind of crazy. Why don't we pull that pack just to check it? So that was the pack in the back. So if any of them are damaged, that will be the damaged pack. And then we'll grab the front pack too. So those are the two we'll open here. We'll save the rest again for that big battle. So we're not going to open all of these today. Just these four. So why don't we get going? And to get us started, we'll open one of the older sets. So this is, HY002. So it would be the set from, last year if they made these each year, for example. So there you can kind of see the back of it. A lot of good information. Really pretty, like very pretty designs on these. Some of the most intricate designs I've ever seen, in fact, from any Kayou product are these ones. So, okay, so we're going to get just some base cards here. So these are some rares, and they all have this kind of star foil pattern. You can see it's the same on all the rares. The backs then just have basic information about that pony. In this case, it's Twilight Sparkle or Diamond Tiara. And then we have an SR, and the SR here is Applejack. And SRs just have, a slightly different foil pattern, but still not custom. Then when you get into SSRs, now you have fully custom foil patterns. So see those little seashells out here? Those are custom to this card and the cracked ice. And so there's Apple Bloom, I guess a kind of seahorse in the SSR configuration. That's great. We got something here that is kind of special. You can tell because it doesn't have, it has a solid back. Those are going to be the higher rarity cards. So these base cards I'll just kind of put here. They're cool, but they don't need to be sleeved right away. And then what do we got here? Oh, it is a HR. Okay, and so HRs are 3D. And so you see we have kind of a 3D scene here with, it looks like maybe 2 frames of animation. In one frame, she's looking up and smiling, and the other, she's looking right at you. That's it. So there's not a lot of animation in this HR, which is unfortunate, but it's still pretty cool. And HRs you will get in every single pack. So from this set at least, not from this one. And all the HRs will be 3D cards like that. They're usually much better. That is not a very good 3D effect. And especially for this set, that's a terrible 3D effect. I've seen so much better than that come out of these before. Okay, so let's look at this one now. This is the newer set, so should be theoretically better looking cards. But you never know. Sometimes Kayou goes backwards. Sometimes they just have the exact same designs. The Transformers set, for example, some of the rarities are exactly the same, and then some of the rarities, they change a bunch of stuff. So it really just depends on how they actually did the set. And so here we see the rare is looks the same to me. These look very similar to me. And then we get an SR. Our SR here is Ocelus. Wow, that's almost creepy looking. Wow. Yeah, that's almost creepy. Then we have a UR. URs are honestly pretty rare. Although I guess with the pack the rarity system of these packs, this will be less rare. These will be more common, I guess, because this was the default hit in those packs. Whereas in this, I've never pulled a UR, maybe one ever. But that's cool. It's got a lot of refraction. It's hard to see it, but if I hold the light like this, you can see that there's a checkerboard refraction inside of the pony, and then kind of a light burst one on the outside. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, and the back is unique too. That's really kind of cool. Are the backs of these any different? No, these have the same back style. So that is cool. And then here we have another HR, although this time with a little bit of a better 3D effect, but still only like 2 frames, right? It's 1 frame, 2 frame. It's not that great. For 3D, you can get, like I have some 3D cards that look like you're looking through a 3D window. Like you can do it, but they're just doing kind of 2 frames of lenticular animation on this. Okay, let me pull this one here. And this is, again, the 2. So YO2. So this is the earlier set. Let's see what we got. So we got a Spitfire, Brayburn, Scootaloo. That is a cute, that is a very cute name. That's a cute name. All right, very cute name. And then here's an SR of Fluttershy, looking nice and shy, like that. And then an SSR of Sweetie Belle. That's cool. And you can see here that this one has like these star kind of decorations on it, whereas that one has seashell decorations. So it's like customized to the pony. Oh, I like this one. It's still only 2 frames, right? It has this frame and this has this, wait, what? This this frame and this frame. It's very hard to even see it. But it's cool because the frames are so different. But I mean, it won't hold. It's not a very stable, the lenticular is not stable in these. They're not very deeply cut. This video is almost 20 minutes long. I'm not gonna explain how lenticular animation works again. I've explained it in many videos before, but yeah, it's there's a reason why those effects aren't as good, and it has to do with the actual topology of the card, like the way the surface of the card was cut, and how much money was put into that process, right? So this is the cheapest possible way to do it. Someday I'll make a video where I get all my lenticulars out and like say, here's a good one, here's a bad one, here's why. I'll explain it all to you. But for now, just accept, please. Okay, so here's our last pack, and this is the newer set again. So Sweetie drops here, and Hoity-toity Muffins. That's cool, Muffins. And then we have an SR is Silverstream. Cool. And an SSR of Scootaloo. How cool. So that's that same Scootaloo, but now she's got all these clothes on. Why do they wear clothes? Don't actually answer that question. I don't really want. Okay, and then here is a HR. Now, look what I'm talking about. Do you see this sort of stability of that 3D effect? Like, it actually has some stability. What I'm talking about here is, like, watch the pink hair on this side. See it move? Like, actually move? I mean, it resets here, but in between the resets, it's moving, right? That's an actual stable 3D effect. Like, you look like you're actually looking into the card. So this is well done. These are not as well done. I hope you can understand the difference now. I get it's a kind of subjective thing. I love that. This card looks awesome. Like in person, it looks cool. On camera, it's looking pretty good. I really like that one. All right, so there you go. We opened some more My Little Pony. Always fun rips. I enjoy this set. I enjoy putting this set up against WWE wrestling cards because I think that's super funny. But for now, we just open them on their own just to take a look at them. So there you go. That's what you can expect if you open 4 packs of 10 yuan My Little Pony. Have a great day.